Hey, so just to recap a little bit, back whenever I was going through like the first 47 or right after the first 47 of the game, and also getting like right before I broke my foot in my back, I went through a sanctuary of this guy at this gas station, but the spirit that came through was this girl, Kelsey from SCAD, and she had been an extra or something in the film Baywatch with Zac Efron, and like, so her spirit was real comfortable for me to talk to. Like, it was it it was like she was sharing some intel of like some weird things that had gone on or something, and like, um, just like different things associated with that new Jew deal. So taking the revelation, the Philadelphia church, and that it changed, and I kind of showed that it changed with that Filiberto the other night, that would have been a beginning stage of it with that Charlotte type workout system. When he was working in the machinery, that changed things. It changed from that wrestler close contact to using the machine and like not the lot. So there were a few switches like that in the 1900s, and I've kind of gone over some of the ones I can find. But then you had Area 51 and the crash at Roswell and all that, and that changed it for good. So but they time shift and everything too. As they were doing this back in the 1400s and back in Egypt times and back with the dinosaurs. So however you want to look at time, don't really dive into it too much because I've gone over some of it, and um, some of it is like future stuff, but don't take the burdens. Don't take it as burdens. Like a lot of it I think already happened or is happening now that I've gone over, and I do believe I've gone over reincarnations. I do strongly believe that. I don't think it's all like we have to do everything. I don't think it's like that. I think a lot of it has been done with past lives, and we have a lot of people with old souls. That was the original star seed, is like you feel like an old soul, and I think that tiller of the ground, Cain, represents that. Like they become an old soul, like they become the flower. It means like you're hype, but you're stable. Like you're not like you don't have to like go out and do something like even like a party or something. You don't have to, or like a dance, because you feel stable with Jesus. Like you're you're it's like your testosterone is down. It's body stuff. It's not your mind. I mean, yes, you're going to be, you're going to have the same feelings for girls or guys if you're a girl, but like, you know, um and I we don't have to get into all that, but like, um it's a body thing. It's like, um and like, it kind of, the result of it is some of like her tribe, HUR, like the Ben tribe gets, at the wedding feast, they operate a little differently. Like it's like a dance or something for them, like it's so, um, because that goes back to judges and stuff that happened, with all that. And her is like the English side too, and when I was at SCAD, a lot of things went down when we had a recruit. Me and Alex took this recruit out, and I ended up seeing him at nationals a few years later, and like, um he said everything had gone downhill or something, but like, I think that he has symbolism with exit time on YouTube's, and that they're like either the same person or like connected or brothers or something, and like that's connected to 9/11. there's a whole connection there that's like very deep and stuff, and that this girl Kelsey was connected to that is significant too. Like, you know, um, and like I saw the Georgia Guidestones down there. Like there was just a whole thing with that. Like, and the coach was, um, like he was a great coach. He got mad one time at this guy that had these colored lenses in his eyes and stuff, and like he just went off, and like that was kind of a sign too, like what had gotten him so mad that whole season, that like something had been building up. It wasn't just the contact lens guy who wasn't cheering or something. It was like the whole situation. Like there was a big switch, and I showed that with the Kepri stuff, like the Kepri that happened from West Point to SCAD. Like there was a whole significance there. Like the bastard that it says in Zechariah, like that was done early. So like that changed things. And it was like either partially fulfilled or all the way fulfilled. I don't know for sure, but um so Tiller of the Ground is kind of like that. Like the girl that I saw on my way out of Concordia, this girl, Tyler's girlfriend. That's all. I can't remember her name fully. I'm sorry. But I didn't know her that well, and like she said I could stay with her, and I didn't, because like I was talking to someone in Kentucky at the time. So and that was when I was walking towards Just, my friend, who's related to like the E News guys, and like he was in the film Dragon Tattoo Girl, and like they changed his look a little bit, but like I think it's the same person, but I don't know for sure. But like there's a whole thing with that too, where they do these looky loos, where it kind of looks like the person but it's not. And so um So like I was trying to go talk to him, and then he looked to his right, and then here comes Tyler's girlfriend. So like I was distracted too. I was like distracted, and I thought that it was like a setup or something. But at the same time, like I didn't want to do something anyway. So like it was just a really messed up situation. Beautiful girl, but like, um so then so then you can break down Tyler's girlfriend. It's like they went through, the Legion guys went through to Kobe Bryant 5 months, then had a little break or something, and then picked back up again when I knelt on December 2nd. And that's when things really fired up for me, with feeling like I'm back in Isaiah 50 symbolism without even doing anything, like just like the usual stuff. But like, I had been on a path of like uh becoming this flower type symbolism for a while, and then like it kind of stopped with this December 2nd, like Pat Patterson died, and then it kind of went downhill from there. Like just with my feelings, like it's like I have this feeling, like it's not a good feeling. It's like Han Solo says, I got a bad feeling. But like it's related to Isaiah 50 and 51. That's what it feels like, kind of heightened, and like they're trying to get you to do something. But like I'm calm, and like I realize what it is. Um and I thought it was the Issachar symbolism, Zebulun and Issachar. That's what I thought it was, because I did 12 days no videos, and I thought that was Zebulun. And then I thought that Issachar was later, and that was just get through the intensity, the tense, you know. But Anyway, but like, really, I should have knelt on when I got rid of all my tech. I got rid of my West Point tech on on the start of that 12-day videos, and then but that has something to do with the hook is C, but it's not exactly what it is. The Jesse or something. It's not exactly what it is. It's like um connected to Ann Road and stuff. It's all uh like that military tech and like what the military is doing with the star seeds and stuff. But a lot of that I don't know for sure exactly what it is that they're doing. And they say, and speaking of all that stuff, nothing to worry about, and it's just kind of, it makes me think of 1984, and that's what I don't like about it, the book, because I don't like that book because I don't feel like love should be tested on those grounds. I just don't feel like that should be what it is. Um, like it's a big failure, and they show that in Watchmen too, the film, and I don't really like the ending of that or the ending of that comic. I don't like how they show Rorschach. Like they just make him too much. Like it's all too much. Like there's no middle ground. There's no, like, yes, there's a proving ground, but like it's not, but like that's not what the whole thing is about. It's about love, it's about Jesus, and like, none of us had to do anything because Jesus did it all. That's like the whole thing. Like, you know, there's different sectors. Like, there's conquering fears. There's conquering, there's horseman stuff. There's different seals of the Bible. There's people have control over water, over fire, over, the spirit, all that stuff. Alex Scarlatos, like, all that happened in my life, and like I realized what it is, like, and a lot of it has to do with changing of the Bible. Like like the spirit, like originally that might have just meant the like the spirits, like the wine or the coke or the cocaine or what, or the herb. But like now it kind of means like spear, the it character, spear the clown, like, and it means like children you can break down, like, when that happened, I said my name was Michael. Like, Michael might have been the spirit that inhabited me for that moment. Like you have to think on like a spiritual level with it all. Like it's all like we're just being used by the hosts, like, or as hosts. So, and then, but like they say in Transformers, they say, looks like Freddy Krueger was up in here. And then he's like, no, man, that has three claws. That's Wolverine. He's like, that's Wolverine. Wolverine was up in here. That's like, that's really what it's all about. Like, a lot of this is mind games stuff. And, if it comes down to who can last the longest, like in the sleep, doing some sort of Patrick Swayze annoying the in the ghost film or something, and with whatever weird stuff they're doing to it, like, they have the 45 gates that are underground, they have all that stuff, but like I don't know exactly what it is, but like I don't think that it should be like a test, is what I'm saying. Like I don't think it should be who can last the longest or something, like, you know I just don't agree with it. And I don't agree with um well, like I screwed up with some texts and stuff. Like I didn't like I deleted the numbers so that I wouldn't say something that I didn't mean or something. Like I said, but what I said was, you know, I don't know if it was any good. Like I don't know. But like Kobe Bryant did die for that symbolism, you know. Um, so anyway, just keep a mercy mindset. Not saying anything against anyone. Thank you. Have a good night, and don't worry. Oh yeah, the able it could be a time frame. You know, it has something to do with that 138. That 138 shows up even in uh somebody's name I saw yesterday, some actor or something. Um, yeah, if I can find it, I'll show it. But all right, thank you.